Hi, welcome to another tutorial of Mark Filkins tutorial, Blender 3D 1025 Nodes HSV Channel Contrast Part 1. And if you don't know what that stands for, I have a tutorial that explains all that, so you have to go back and see that one. Okay, intro to Nodes. Anyway, if you are interested in my product, you can go to www.lulu.com, FWLB. There's some free tutorials there. They change off and on, so check back. www.youtube.com, my Falcons, just like you see it there, and it'll take you to that website and see some more free tutorials. My email is falconsworks@yahoo.com. My email always works. www.falconsworks.com when my site is up. All tutorials property of Mark Filkins and or Filkins Works Company, all rights reserved. This is another thing that a lot of people don't know about Blender is the nodes, and we are tackling them one by one, and we are going to be the man and win and get all the nodes done here. Boy, have I learned a lot and continue to learn more. Thank goodness. It's endless learning about Blender. Ever since I got Kim Commando had talked about Blender on the Kim Commando show. I give her credit because that's where I learned about it. I have just been enthralled by this product, and every time I turn around, someone says I can't do that. I find out I can do that and more. Every day I find something new. I go, oh, I didn't know I did that. Unbelievable. I just wish they had one big huge Blender book that was a mile thick and you could just read it with everything in it, but they don't. So that's why we're making these tutorials, because it'll save you money by me telling you about it, and then you can jump ahead quicker than having to try to go through all what I went through. Okay, basically what I got set up here is I got a regular photo that I have of myself. Here's the end result here. And if I click on this viewer right here, you'll see my pretty picture. You see there's a lot of light, big flashlight right here, and kind of silvery stuff there. That's what the original photo looked like right there that I took with my web camera. And then basically we want to get this HSV separate and co, and so you get those and hook them together like you see here. And then I took this image to here, okay, and all these are hooked up to here except for this, but you can kind of see that. So H is all the way across, S is all the way across, but the V, I went ahead and we hooked up to we opened the curves menu here and hooked up from the VC right to here to image, and then out of image to viewer, then out of there. Hi, Jabu. My cat's playing with my feet now, or my leg. And my image goes out here to this multiplier, okay, to multiply the contrast. And basically what we're trying to do is get this to be contrasty all the way across. If you see here, there's a lot of darkness right here around my neck and around. And so what we want to do is kind of even out the contrast on the whole thing, maybe get rid of this light, so it won't be so bad. And so hooked up that one, put a viewer to it, then went down here, multiply, and have that come from the V all the way down here to the multiply. Then we have a viewer up to the V, and then here, of course, it goes here, and then this goes over to the blur node, and have it flat and have 50-50 on X and Y. You can play with these, and you'll see it will do different stuff over here. If you click on this viewer here, you can see that it will do different stuff when you blur it, and it's kind of cool. Anyway, it comes out to this blur node here, and then if we go here, you can see here where it's multiplying the gray areas and kind of making the contrast even. It's having some problems there, but it multiplied. It's just too much like a negative, so we got to bring it back. We went a little too far on the contrast on it, so we want to bring it back a little bit. So that's why we hooked up another curves. Now let's go back to the first curve first. These little dots, for some reason it's not showing the line of the curve here. I have no idea why, but maybe that's a glitch in Blender 249 or 25, I don't know, or what's going on. But you can click on these little dots and move them, and when it first came out, this dot was here and there was a dot here. And basically we just reversed it. We brought this dot straight down and this dot straight up. Don't switch them. You can make a mess. Just bring, you'll have a dot in the corner and a dot up here. Unless you can see the curve on your computer, then just grab this curve and bring it up to the top, and this one down to the bottom. So we did a reverse curve. And what that does is it makes all the light areas light dark and black, and all the light areas all the light area is black and all the black area is light. Reverses it like that. That's what that does. And I left it at 1 fractal, and then plugged it in here, and then I pick flat and 50-50, X50 and Y50. You have to have that in there, size 1. So, okay, and then multiply. Boo, what are you doing? Tickling me. Tickle me. Again, his paw tickling my legs. Has some hole. I have put some holes through this wood cage thing he has here, and he puts his paw through there. It's so cute. And then what I did is I just connected this one here and have it run right into the multiply, and then have it come out of there and down here into image. And all I did is again, it was from here to here, and all I did is move it up to here, move it to here. And to add these, when you're adding these little squares, X ones, you're going to have to hold down the control key and the far left mouse button. Sometimes left mouse button alone will do it, and sometimes you have to hit down. You click on this and then pull the control key down and click, and then these little squares will appear. Just have an imaginary line that's right here that you see. And you can move these around, and I moved these around to what I thought was kind of cool. But you can continue to play with these and make this even better than what it will end up like. And so then you have this image come here, and go to your alpha. This is your composite, and this is a viewer here. So if we start with this one here, you saw the image go to here, comes out of here. It looks kind of like this. With here, this viewer, whoop, there it goes, and you can see that it's kind of a negative. And then this viewer here, before it gets to there, it looks like that, and then it goes to here, and it looks like this. We start to change it now. We're starting to change it, and when it goes through the blur, it's going to look like this, blurry. And then we go into the math section here, and the blur, what it does is just blurs out a lot of the pixels. If we zoom in, it'll blur out all the pixels, make it more smooth across the screen, and we can probably make that more blurry if we wanted to. But anyway, and then we'll go zip up here and look at the viewer after it comes out of this thing where it changes the V and stuff, and then that looks pretty good. The contrast looks nicer and clearer, and gives me a nice image. And then finally we bring it down into this curves, RGB curve, and of course I played around with this, and there, look at that. And so you can see the difference from here. I'll click on that. Oh, click on the viewer. Sorry, I have to click on the viewer. We won't see it. That's what it was originally, and this is what it is now. And you can see how it smoothed it out. And I could play this even more. We got a little white line going right here. We could probably get rid of that line right there. We could probably get rid of some of this black in here by moving these curves around and probably multiplying a few more things, or maybe adding some more stuff here. We could actually probably get rid of some more of this stuff and make it even blend in more, make my face look not so, right now it looks a little bit washed out with the white, but we could probably fix that so that the color comes back a lot more. But I don't want to sit here and play all day with it and, spend another 8 hours making it perfect, and then you go, oh, that's great, and I spent 8 hours doing it. Yeah, you can do that. That's what you need to do. And you can take a picture of yourself and just play with it, and you'll see. So set this up this way, the way it is. Take you a while, once you get all set up with your own picture, with your own webcam if you want, or HD camera would be better. It'll even be better with an HD camera. And then and then you can change things. That, I think that's pretty cool from this view. I mean, look how ugly that looks. Now, yeah, I mean, it really kind of hardcore. Ooh, mean guy. And then now here. Oh, it's pleasant, nice looking guy, with the background looking better. So there you go. That's one way to change, and I can, like I said, I could bring this color in more if I wanted to. But I'll let you learn how and play around with it. That's what you need to do. Because you're learning, right? Anyway, that concludes this tutorial. And let me already say goodbye, because that way. And we'll get rid of this one because that's not the tutorial we're doing right now. And close that one out, and close this down. There you go, big log. Bloop, and all the memory errors because I don't have enough memory. Driving me crazy. Anyway, there you go, and there's all the stuff about me. And I sure appreciate you listening to the tutorial. I hope this helps. He's got my leg with his claws. They'll go all the way through. just enough to tickle. Just, oh my goodness, unbelievable. He's such a cute, you cute kitty. Oh, he's got me. He likes to play with me. It's amazing. This cat is so smart. Anyway, thanks and have a great day. Mark fucking signing off.